What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to more Lightsaber Duels in Battlefront 2. Today's video is kind of a how-to, more or less, because I've been getting a lot of comments asking how I get into these 1 versus 1s, and how I find respectful opponents and get them to agree to duel. So that's what we're going to go over in today's video. We're going to jump right into it. The way I find 1 versus 1s is by way of the Hero Showdown game mode. You can find it in the Heroes and Villains tab under Multiplayer. There is a duel mode in Battlefront 2, but it's in the arcade section, and it's not online. That is strictly offline, and it's only a split-screen experience, so you have to have 2 controllers and both players playing off the same TV. In Hero Showdown, though, you can have online duels with other players, and that's what I do in my videos. That's what you guys watch. So when you first get into Hero Showdown, it's a 2 versus 2 mode. In this match, specifically, we are needing 1 player because right now it's 2 versus 1, and if the lobby ever gets to 2 versus 1, it will not start. You have to either have 2 on each side or 1 on each side. Last person joins so the match can start. And once the match gets going, you are pretty much good to go. The first thing you want to look for is who your opponents are using. If they're using 2 lightsaber heroes, then you're basically guaranteed a duel if they're friendly and they're interested in the 1 versus 1. When you first meet your opponents, you want to either give them an emote or give them a, block spamming wave with your lightsaber. That's just an indication that you want to duel, that you're interested in a 1 versus 1, and you just got to be cool about it. You can't jump in there and start attacking right away, because that's the best way to let them know that you're not interested in having a duel. You just want to hang back, be cool, send them an emote, and if they do the same, then you know you're good for a 1 versus 1. This lobby was really laggy. I was on my own ping site and I had really good internet connection, so I wasn't sure why it was so laggy. But I figure we'll just go through these duels at the same time as this sort of how-to video, because this was really cool, man. I started these duels with the intention of making this video. I was getting footage for this, and I ran into an old rival of mine, Qui-Gon's Jinn. I have a video of me fighting against him as General Grievous, and the dude is really good. I think I labeled that video playing against a weird but good playstyle, because the dude was so random and unorthodox. It was very strange. But he knows how to play for sure, and it was cool to bump into him again. Here my Grievous is going up against his Obi-Wan, and I'm trying to keep up with the lag as much as I am him. If you notice, I have 3 bars this entire time, and I was kind of skipping around earlier. We had some good exchanges, though. He parries my thrust surge and the follow-up attack. I kind of got hung up in the attacks there, but I did hit him with that 3rd one, fortunately. He mind tricks me, so I can't use Claw Rush, which is fine. I'm just kind of dodging around and trying to get my health back. He's got me down to about half, but I've got the health regen card. So as long as I don't take too much damage, I can get back to full. Or at least as close as possible to it. There we have an exchange, and I knock him down while he's in defensive rush, but I could not reach him in time to follow up. Trying some jump slashes. And I was trying to catch him off guard with that Claw Rush, but he blocked the first hit.
That depends on your point of view.
I blocked the defensive rush, but can't do much with it. I think I tried to activate Thrust Surge, but the lag wasn't letting me.
You know what I appreciate about you.
There, I'm down to 76 health, down to 4 health. If it weren't for Flesh's Weak, I'd be dead right now. I'm just blocking, getting health back, trying to avoid the defensive rush. I know I can knock him down with Claw Rush, but if I was next to him when he recovered, he would have probably beat me, so I backed off. Trying some jump slashes, got a parry or 2 in there. I go for Thrust Surge, and it completely glitches out. It's a clean parry there on his part. He's anchored while using the all-out push, so I couldn't knock him down there. And that was a easy parry for him off the Thrust Surge. And that's what it's all about. You just got to be respectful to one another. When you are not dueling and you see your teammates, or your teammate dueling the opponent, just hang back, let them have their 1 versus 1, and then you can jump in when you're done. This was round 2 with Qui-Gon's Jinn. Actually, round 3 technically of the match, but his partner defeated both of us in the last round. As you see, we're down by 2 rounds. So I brought Grievous back out, and I'm trying to take on his Yoda. This was a very interesting matchup. I was in Claw Rush, so he couldn't knock me down with the push, and I was still able to hit him, which was pretty lucky. But we are both low. I think I started this duel with around 400 health. His partner was being kinda stupid. He picked Han this round and brought me down to almost nothing. I got the kill on him though and was able to recover. That's what you don't want to do when you're trying to have 1 versus 1s. You don't want to, you know, if you have to pick a blaster hero because all the sabers are taken, that's one thing. Just don't interrupt the duels. And if it comes down to you and the opponent, then you can jump in. Here I'm just trying to keep up with him, taking it 1 attack at a time, dodging around him. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on because we're skipping around so much. Here I knock him down with Claw Rush, and I knocked him down at the beginning of the ability, so I was able to knock him down a second time. That's kind of a trick with Claw Rush, is if you can get the knockdown super early when you first start the ability, you can knock them down a second time when you come out of it. And it's the only way you can get 2 hits. Here my Dooku takes on his Yoda. We're just exchanging emotes and saber waves. And that's what it's all about. Just be cool, be respectful. And you can have 1 versus 1s. Try to hook swing there and follow up with the lightning stun, but he absorbed it. Dooku is way faster than Yoda, so I'm just trying to keep pace with him. I'm trying to keep track of where he dodges to so I can just stay behind him and get damage in. That was a pretty quick round. Here his Yoda makes short work of this Vader. And again, I'm just hanging back, letting them have their 1 versus 1. And that's all there is to it. There's 5 minutes on the clock. It's plenty of time for both of you guys to get your duels in. Sometimes you do have a legitimate stalemate where both sides are almost perfectly matched and it, you know, comes down to 0 on the timer and it goes to a draw. But, you know, that's pretty rare. You'll usually get your shot. So I realized how quickly he defeated Vader there. So I'm a little bit paranoid with Maul, especially with the lag. But Maul is very easy to parry. So I'm kind of not too sure what to do here. I'm trying to be unpredictable with my abilities and be aggressive. But he gets some huge damage into me very quickly. That chokehold was a mistake. I should not have tried that. And here he's got me down to 14 health, so I'm just running around trying to get my health back, keeping him at bay with my abilities. I'm trying to be predictive of when he's going to try to parry. And I can hardly keep up with him, man. 38 health. I know I'm not winning this. I'm just trying to do what I can. One more solid hit and it's over. I'm trying to be unpredictable with my spin attacks. 2 here, 1 there, saber throw that he blocked. He blocks the choke. I'm trying to stay away from the dash attack, but he inevitably gets me with it. And that's all there is to it, really. You just gotta be cool and be respectful to your opponents. Send them the emote, and if they give you an emote back, then you know that you're good to go. Not everybody's gonna be friendly about it. Sometimes people are not interested in a 1 versus 1. Check out the lag in this match, man. I was bouncing between 2 and 3 bars. But check out this Phantom Boba Fett. It's only the 2 of us, and there's just this random... the ghost of Boba Fett's past hanging out next to him. Anyway, yeah, sometimes not everybody's going to be interested in dueling. There are a small community of Hero Showdown players that really take the 2 versus 2 aspect seriously. And those people will not have 1 versus 1s with you. So you just send them the emote. If they emote back, you're good to go. That's basically it for the how-to part, so I guess from here we'll just narrate the rest of these duels. This was round 2 against Qui-Gon's Jinn. I'm going up against his Grievous as Luke Skywalker. Despite the lag, I was able to parry pretty effectively, and I think that's just due to Luke Skywalker's swing speed. He's got the fastest attacks in the game, so he can keep up with pretty much everyone. I parry that thrust surge after I missed the hook swing. So he's got some good damage into him already. I hit him with Epicenter to stop the healing. He got 2 solid shots in there. Dodging around, getting my health back, hitting him when I can. I notice he's low on stamina, so I'm going a little bit offensively. Got that hit with that rush and one saber attack, which really hurt. Stopped his health recovery again. And then despite the lag, I got a pretty smooth hook swing to finish it there. Next up is Anakin versus Dooku. He's dodging really well and gets a sneaky lightning stun into my back, knocks me down. I'm at 300 health right now, and with Duelist active, he brings me down to 125. So I'm just trying to stay alive at this point. The lag is doing me no favors. It wasn't too bad though, like I could still play. It was just the skipping around that was hard. And stuff like that. When I had pulled him, I was trying to jump and do a jump attack while he went over my head, but the lag stopped my jump, so I just did a wild swing and a miss. Here I'm under the effects of exposed weakness, so I'm just trying to stay back. That was an easy block on that pull for him. He blocks the heroic might. He's just staying defensive, making me waste my abilities first. I was using those abilities trying to stay predictive, but he was 2 steps ahead of me in that match.
This is where the fun begins.
Kylo versus Anakin's always a good time.
You've already lost.
The 2 heroes who can pull. And just like Luke Skywalker, when Frenzy is activated, I like to knock Kylo down with Anakin's abilities. The repulse for Luke and the heroic might for Anakin are both really good counters to Kylo's Frenzy. But man, we are skipping around like crazy. I'm wondering how this video is actually going to turn out. Sometimes it's hard to tell if this is on the video's end or if it's on my software's end. That was a good knockdown and follow-up though. Got 1 shot into his back, maybe 2. There's 2 more hits, but he had damage reduction from Frenzy. We're pretty evenly matched here. We're both about at 300 health. That was a clean hook swing on his part, and a very delayed hit at the end of Passionate Strike for me.
I feel the life in you.
That's how you know this connection's bad. I'm trying to stay away from the block breaker, but he gets me with just that one, so it wasn't too bad. Got him with a hook swing there. That was an interesting hit. I didn't jump as far past him as I normally would for a hook swing because I expected him to dodge back, and I was able to hit him in the back after he dodged. And I finish him with the Passionate Strike. Here we got a couple of teammates, and just as I explained, they were being super cool about it. They were enjoying the show, just hanging back and watching us duel, letting us have our 1 versus 1. I missed that push with Obi-Wan, and he's dodging really well with Kylo. I hit him with the mind trick so he can't frenzy me. I activate defensive rush. I'm trying to bait a parry, but he's staying very defensive. There's the frenzy. And I was super late on that push, but I was surprisingly still able to hit him. I blocked the pull, hit him with defensive rush. There goes frenzy. I have nothing to knock him down with, so I'm just parrying those shots. Easy block on the push. And here's that unpredictable playstyle. He's not facing me at all, which makes me think that he's not paying attention, but he really is. And that was that weird playstyle he was doing in the first video. He accidentally pulled Chewie there, and he was being cool about it. And that's what it's all about, man. Here he's trying some hook swings and blocking my attacks really well. I don't have defensive rush while he's mind tricked, so I was just trying to hit him there. That was a good freeze on his part. I try a hook swing myself, and the lag gets me a delayed hit. I hit him with mind trick again. Here I'm trying to knock him down with the push, but he's staying defensive and making me use it up. That was a pretty good hit on the defensive rush. I got 2 surprise attacks into his back there. That one hurt really bad. Here I'm trying some short hops and some jumps and dodges. That was a very laggy defensive rush. I was almost not sure what was happening there. He's backing off, getting some stamina and health back. That was a really good freeze on his part, and it actually paid off for me because it brought my push back, which I was able to use here and get the most shocking win I got today. That's why I'm looking back and forth. I'm like, what? Did that just happen? I expected to lose that. But those were the duels with my old rival, Qui-Gon's Jinn. Shout out to you, man. It was nice to run into you again. And that's how you have 1 versus 1s in Hero Showdown. I hope this video was helpful. Just be respectful and cool to your opponents, and if they want to have a 1 versus 1 too, you guys are good to go. Be sure to subscribe and get notified to the channel if you guys are new. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.